As part of efforts to curb the rising cases of gender-based violence in Nigeria, religious leaders and stakeholders have called on citizens to adopt Islamic teachings that emphasize peace, dignity, and protection of women and girls. They made this known at a two-day dialogue on Islamic perspectives in preventing gender-based violence and the launch of FOMWAN's guidelines on the role of Muslim opinion leaders in addressing conflict-related SGBV. Habeebat Ajayi tells us more in this report.
At the occasion, participants underscored the importance of education and community action. The event was organized by the Development Research and Project Center, the DRPC, the Center for Islamic Civilization and Interfaith Dialogue and partners, with support from the Ford Foundation.
Recently, the DRPC has supported Muslim opinion leaders to rapidly respond to situations of abducted girls in Niger State by working with FOMWAN and with communities to ensure that survivors of the abduction are accepted back into the communities and not stigmatized.
Assuredly, Islam is not a religion of murdering and maiming of human beings. Any individual that ascribes self to Islam and does not honor and protect human life or the dignity of human personality, especially the vulnerable, that is the women and the children, his actions are away from Islam.
Definitely, we all want peace. We cannot get peace if we are perpetuating violence, if we are coroning the violence within our family. His Eminence, the Sultan, said it. The family is the most important pillar of our society. And this is where mostly the violence against our mama, our sister, and our wife happen.
They get enlightened on these issues. They do know the Islamic background of the issue, but it's important also to inform them about the medical, socio-cultural, economic basis of these issues and how gender-based violence is harmful to all these issues, and it contradicts the instruction of Islam.
Representing the Kano State Government, Rabiu Iliasu highlighted interventions aimed at supporting survivors of GBV.
In furtherance of this commitment, the government provides cash support of 50,000 to vulnerable women and recently approved the Kano Women's Economic Empowerment Policy and Action Plan 2025. This policy targets survivors of gender-based violence, poor and vulnerable women, and the girls.
The Deputy Chief Imam of the National Mosque, Ilyas Uthman, reaffirmed that Islam does not condone violence, stressing that religion should serve as the tools of peace and protection.
Laws and the court cannot find a solution to the phenomenon of violence and its spread in society. Rather, alongside the law, there must be social, family, and school moral education that in turn contributes to preparing the appropriate atmosphere and climate to spread the culture of tolerance and non-violence among individuals.
We are custodians and promoters of societal values and societal norms. Our Islamic scholars have an important role in promoting positive attitude which emphasize on protection and compassion towards women and their protection from violence and abuse.
Declaring the workshop open, the Minister of Women's Affairs, represented at the event, had reiterated the President's commitment to safeguarding the rights of women and girls nationwide. Habeebat Ajayi, Trust TV News, Abuja.